Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another couch video. Many men have trouble with simple interactions with women. I had to write it down so I know what I was saying and everything. But I'm going to tell you what, and this is what I've been really seeing. Many men are having trouble. Move this over just a bit. Yeah. Many men are having trouble in just simple interactions with women. It's scary. It's scary. Like, you get guys who saying, well, what do I say to a woman? I see her. What do I do? Well, say hi. Hello. You know, just be like, hey, how you doing today? It's like, and then even when there's a situation where the woman is making it obvious. I mean, the woman is damn near holding a sign up. Some guys just don't know what to do. It's scary to me. It's scary because I'm going to tell you what. One of the things I'm seeing is that because of, the technology, smartphones and all of that, a lot of young men are coming up in a situation where they don't have to interact with women. They don't have to. Say what you want about older generations, but we didn't have all this stuff just to like occupies the computers, laptops, smartphones, whatever. We had to interact. We had to. Our parents be like, go outside. Even if they just sat us on the porch, we'd just go outside. And then in the neighborhood, you just interacting and stuff. You just come up learning that. And then when you hit puberty and stuff, and all of a sudden that, those girls you used to play kickball with or dig for worms with, all of a sudden start looking different. It isn't still not a change because you already practiced talking to them. But it's not the same with a lot of young men now. Shoot, even some older men, because even back then there were some guys who, as we used to say, would be on the porch. They just didn't interact. And it's amazing now because I get a lot of guys and they're like, well, what do I say to the woman? Or what do I do? And that's why I always tell people, men who've hit me up privately and say, what do I do? I always say, all right, just start off saying hi to 3 women a day. Saying hi. And see, the whole purpose of that is not to pick them up, but just to get used in your body on interacting with them. Because once you get used to interacting with them on that basic level, then you can expand it. Then when you run into that woman who you think is very attractive, she fine, she got that damn principle and stuff. And for those who don't know, the damn principle means she's so fine that you have to go talk to her. Even if you ain't big on cold approach, it's like, oh, let me go approach her. And even then, sometimes that woman might have put herself in a position to be approached by you. But that's another conversation. But you still got to talk to her. You still got to interact. Because that's what it all is. I don't care. Look, I don't care. As much as I talk body game, you still got to talk to the woman. You got a lot of guys who are talking money and everything. Well, if I just got fat wallets. Well, how's she going to know if you don't talk to her? She can't see your bank account. And even if you wear all these expensive clothes and everything, even if you driving like a Lamborghini or, a Porsche or whatever, all right, fine. She looking. You still got to talk to her. She come over like, nice car. What you going to say? Blah, 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 blah. Seriously. That's the thing. I don't care what you got. I don't care how good you look. I don't care how tall you are. You still gotta talk. You still gotta be in that interaction. And see, a lot of guys, too focused on the bait. They ain't focused on what happens afterwards. Because like I always say, and women, shoot, they'll corroborate that. Some women might even get in the comments and corroborate it. It's like they'll say a guy looked good until he opened his mouth. Or he looked like he had all that. He was attractive, then he opened his mouth. Or he didn't open his mouth. You got to talk no matter what because that's the connection. But what I'm seeing out here is a lot of guys are having trouble just with that simple interaction. And to me, it's simple. Maybe because I came up and everything. And I'm going to be real. I ain't the most gregarious person. I'm really not. I'm actually quiet when I'm out and about. I'm to myself. But then if a woman crossed my path, she's like, hi. I'm like, hey, how you doing? And if I think she fine, I might be, well, mostly they say, hey, how you doing? But that's just me. But Even if I have to be the one to speak first, I just do it. I just do it. It ain't a big deal how they respond. Sometimes they cool, sometimes they're like, "Hi." I'm like, "Yeah." But even then, that's just a basic interaction because you have to. You have to. I don't care. I don't care what you do. I don't care what your height is. Even with body game, as much as I promote body game, you still gotta talk to them. Because you do got some guys who are muscular, and you could even call them tall. You know, you could say consensusly handsome. But they don't want to talk. They don't talk. I've actually met some guys like that. It always come down to the interaction. You gotta interact with. Because it's not going to be a case of, I don't care how much money you got, how good you look, how muscular you are. She's just going to grab you and just say, "Oh, yeah, let's go have sex." Well, at least in most cases. Even then, you still got to talk to them. Even then, you still got to talk. It still got to be that interaction. And what I'm seeing with a lot of guys is they coming up with reasons not to interact. I mean, there's some guys who legitimately have some social anxieties and stuff. And I understand that. But I would also say, unless it's something really, really deep and that you might need therapy for, you just practice. You just practice interacting. You just practice saying hi and everything. You just practice talking. Like, that's one of the ways I'm training my oldest son is like, he's shy. He's shy. He's tall. He's shy and everything. And he really is. He's just legitimately shy and quiet. And I just say, man, just talk to him. Plus, all the little girls be talking to his ass anyway. So, but even then, you still gotta talk back, even if they approach you. But too many men are having problems with that, and then come up with a bunch of other stuff to try to justify it, like, "Oh, these women are mean. These women are do this and that." You won't know until you say something to them. Even if that woman is a dime, like a legitimate dime, you know, supermodel of the world or something. You don't know what's up with her until you talk to her. Because on another note, I've talked to several, I say ultra attractive. I'm kind of hard who I call a dime. But I say in the upper range of woman. Right? Indeed, I would say dime should be considered just the most attractive women and stuff. Just use the adjective instead of the number. But whatever the case, there's been plenty of times you talk to them and then it's like you find out they nerdy or something. You find out that they into science fiction. I actually knew some. My favorite story is this woman. She's still very attractive to this day. She in her late 40s, but she the one told me about the X-Files. But would I had known that if I ain't started talking to her just like normal, I had to interact with her first to find out what's up with her. And that's a simple thing. But see, too many men are having trouble with that. Too many men are having trouble. And I just suggested it early, and I always talk about people know who follow me, because some people have actually followed what I said about saying hi to at least 3 women a day. I've had some guys come back, give me the testimony, and say, "Hey, Rom, I'm noticing it's more comfortable talking with women." Some guys have even told me they've met some women just that way. They were just saying a simple hi, and then the woman, she took the conversation further. Because women like to talk anyway. See, that's another thing. You don't even have to talk that much. Just talk, be willing, and women will take it from there. And then all you have to do is be like, yeah, oh, wow. That's all you had to do. You only had to talk that much. Just talk enough. Shoot, in fact, you got listening skills. That's all you halfway need. But you still have to interact with the woman. Just a simple interaction. You never know where it could go. You never know. But see, a lot of guys got to get over it. And like I said, just start saying hi to 3 women a day. Very simple. Very simple. And then once you get used to that, just gradually build to the point where you'll get in a conversation with some random woman on the street. You ain't even trying to pick her up, but it's just you just flowing with it. Or in a grocery store or any other places where women will talk to you, because they'll talk. But you gotta be open and comfortable talking with them. Alright? So that's all I got for today, y'all. And I'll get back with y'all later. Peace and blessings.